Hi everyone, this is Larry with Today I Feel Like. Today we are going to unbox and just have a first impression of the DJI wireless mic. I know this mic has been out for a long time. There's been lots and lots of reviews on it, but I haven't had it. I haven't really needed it, and they say don't buy gear until there's a need that can't be solved without it. I have a need that can't really be solved without it, and so I bought it. All right, let's unbox it, check it out, see what it looks like, and just get a first impression of how it performs. So, here we go. All right, let's take a quick look around this box here, and then let's get it out of the packaging so we can see what everything looks like and what we get inside. And first things first, we can see it says DJI mic. Pretty simple name. It's the DJI mic, and this is a wireless microphone, and we can get an idea of what it's going to look like there. So a little branding on that side. On the back here, we can see again, DJI mic, and it says we're going to have 250 meters of transmission range, and we are also going to have dual channel recording, up to 14 hours of onboard memory, portable and compact, wide compatibility, 15 hours of battery life. So yeah, there's that. It says made for iPhone, so it has all kinds of different phones that this is going to be compatible with. Anywhere from the iPhone 12 Pro Max, the SE second gen, the XS Max, the 8 Plus, the 12 Pro, the 11 Pro, the 8, the XS, XR. There's all kinds of different phones it's compatible with. We can see there sort of how it's in use in different scenarios there, so you can check that out. And then, yeah, back there again. So, all right, let's go ahead and get through this plastic here so that we can check this out. And there we go. Let's get that off. And let's see, let me see, how do we get this thing? How do we get it open? Is it slide? Oh, nope, there is a tab here on the bottom where it says open. So let's go ahead and let's see if we can get this. I can't see if it goes. Oh, there we go. It's a little pull tab right here. So just pull right there, and that should do it. And now this part should open up. All right, there we have it. And there's going to be a list of contents in the box here. It says we should get a charging case, a receiver, 2 transmitters, carrying pouch, hot shoe adapter, 2 wind screens, a mobile phone adapter for Lightning, mobile phone adapter for Type-C, camera audio cable, 2.5 millimeter TRS, instruction manual, clip magnet, 2 clip magnets, and a charging cable. All right, and it looks like you can get an extended warranty on there as well. It says register your mic and receive an additional 1-year extended warranty. So let's get this thing out. Let's see here. Well, this is going to be filled with stuff. That looks like the charging case, but let's see everything that comes in here first. And so there's that. And this is going to be the pouch, I guess, that you can carry the case in so it doesn't get all muffed up if you want. And let's see everything that's going to be in here. So it looks like we're going to get all of our documentation, so paperwork and all that good stuff. Yeah, we'll toss it off to the side. Don't need that. Quick start guide. So if you need the quick start guide, you'll have that available to you. And then let's see here. We're going to have an audio cable. This is going to be the TRS to TRS cable. And oh, look at that. It's actually flexible. That's kind of cool. You can get this in different angles if you want. So that's kind of nice to see. Let's see here. We have a USB-A to USB-C cable, so we can get that charged, or get our charging case charged up if when we need to. And then we have a furry dead cat and a second little furry dead cat, so that we can put this on the mics. And let's see here. That looks like it's about it. So, all right, put that back in there, and we'll set that stuff back in there for the moment. And now, this is what we wanted to see here. So that it looks like that's everything. So we'll set that box off to the side. And here is the charging case with the mics and the receiver in there. And first off, this is kind of cool. The top part of it here is sort of like a matte finish, which is really kind of nice. And then around here, all this around here, well, actually on the sides here, it's the same sort as the top. Like the sides and the top are sort of in the bottom here are sort of like a matte finish, but the sides around here on the front and the back have sort of like a texture feel where it makes it easy to grip. And this top part where it's sort of like a matte finish is easy to grip as well. So there's some lights right here that are going to indicate power, but you can open this up here and you can see right there that you have the transmitters and the receiver And then right here you have the lights indicating the power of the case right there. And you can see here right away on there it shows it lights up and it shows how much time is left on there for recording, because you can record up to 15 hours audio on each of these, because not only are they transmitters, but they're also field recorders. So yeah, that is really, really cool. So let me go ahead and take this out. And there we go. We can take that. That is really tiny. For whatever reason, I thought this was just going to be bigger. I really thought this was going to be bigger. And I'm happy that it's nice and small like that. So there is that. And this is going to be touchscreen. So it's going to ask right away, it's going to want you to start setting your stuff up there. So you can have, it's going to ask you for the dates and all that. And it looks like, yeah, it looks like it's already pretty much set up right. So 12:29. I think that is about the time here. Actually, it's a little bit less than that, so I'll have to change that. Oop, there we go. Anyways, I'll fix this a little bit later. But that is the transmitter there. Now you do have the clip here. This is going to be the cold shoe clip, or the hot shoe clip, as some people may call it. And this should go right onto here. This should slide right into here. Let's see if I can get this. I'm not sure how this is going to work, but it should. Let's see, this thing should slide. Oh, maybe you have to lift that. I'm not sure how that works. Let me see. Yeah, I'll have to figure out how to get this thing going in there, how I get this clip in there. So it should slide in here somehow. And then this should, I don't want to do it too. I don't want to try and force it in there and break anything. So I'll have to try and figure that out. But this should go in there. And we'll get that there. I'll set that there for the moment. And in here we're also going to get the lightning connector, and we're gonna get the lightning connector here that slides right into here. And so I can put this on here, and now I can slide this in place, and now this is gonna work. I can connect it to my iPhone. So yeah, and let me go ahead and put that back in. And if any of you have a DJI Pocket 2, you will recognize, or a Pocket 1, you'll recognize these clips. So yeah, so here we are, and this is the USB-C one right here. So you can plug this in, and then you can connect this to a USB-C device like a smartphone or an iPad or a computer or something like that. And then you just slide it on out, and when you're done, you can put it right back in the case so it never gets lost, just like that. There we go. Now we have our transmitters here, and these are going to be have our microphones on there. So you can see we're going to have a microphone right there. We're also going to have a mic in port so that we can use a wireless mic a lavalier mic if we want to. We also have a USB-C port for charging if we need to charge it up, or if we want to plug these in if we're doing some recording on here, we can plug them in and then download the recordings on there. So on this side, we can see there's a record button and a link button if we need to link it back up for some reason, but you can also just put it back in the charging case if you need to do that. So now on the back here, we have a clip. So this is just going to clip right onto your clothes. And then you have this magnet, which seems to be extraordinarily strong. Man, I can't even get this thing. There we go. I get it off. It is super duper strong. And this is going to allow you to clip this onto your clothing if you want to, so that you can, so that you don't have to have this thing on the outside. But I usually like to just clip these underneath my shirt, and they work just fine. So yeah. All right. And you're going to get two of these. So they're going to be exactly the same, except you're going to have, you're just going to have one, you're going to have just two different ones. They're exactly the same. It's a dual channel mic system. Not much else to say there. So, all right. There you go. Let me see. I think this is going to go in on this side here. And there we go. And we can see that again. We have the light lit up there, so it tells us how much power is in there. On the back side, we have the USB-C port to charge this thing up. All right, we've gone through all of that now. Let's go ahead and I'm going to hook it up to my camera here. I'm shooting with my Sony a7S III. I'm going to go ahead and connect this to my Sony a7S III, and we'll see what it sounds like. I'm not going to change anything. I'm just going to go ahead and make sure the mic is just set up and ready to use, and then I'll go ahead and plug it in, and we'll just test it with the default settings and see how it sounds. Okay, so I went ahead and hooked the microphone up. I have it just clipped right onto the drawstrings of my hoodie here, and I didn't change any settings. I just went ahead and turned them on, left them on the default settings that they came straight out of the box with. So whatever the settings are out of the box, that is what I am using. I didn't change any of the settings on my camera either. So right now you're just listening to a straight out of the box experience with the DJI mic. So yeah. All right. Now, again, if you've ever watched my channel, if you've ever watched I've done these wireless mic videos, you will know I rarely, if ever, wear my mics on the outside of my clothing like this. I almost always wear them underneath. So I'm going to go ahead and just unclip them here. And I'm just going to move it to my, I'm just going to put it underneath my clothing to see what it sounds like, because this is the way I normally wear my mics. I just clip them onto a tank top right there. And now this is the way I wear my mics. That way you can't actually see them, but you can still hear me. So hopefully I sound just as good with the microphone underneath my clothing, and you can hear that. So yeah. All right. Well, this is just a first impressions of what this mic sounds like if you are using the microphone connected onto a camera, and I have it connected to my Sony a7S III. Now, I do have these two adapters in here, the Lightning and the USB-C port on there. So I'm going to go ahead and connect them to my smartphones right quick and just shoot a quick clip and see what it sounds like when you have these connected to your smartphone. So let's go ahead and try those out. Okay, so I went ahead and hooked up the USB-C port to the receiver, the USB-C adapter to the receiver, and I have it plugged into my Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 4, and I'm recording with it right now. So this is what you're listening to. I have the mic right underneath my shirt here. Let me just go ahead and tap it. You can probably hear that nice and loud and annoying. But yeah, this is what it sounds like if it's plugged into your smartphone. Now, again, I haven't made any adjustments to this mic at all. I haven't done anything to it. I just took it right out of the box and just started using it. So it may need to be adjusted as far as the levels because, well, I'm kind of loud if you haven't noticed. I speak kind of loud. So I may have to turn the gain levels down a bit on the mic. But this is what it sounds like if you have it running into a smartphone like a Samsung Z Fold 4, which is what I'm shooting with right now. But I also have my iPhone, and they do have the Lightning adapter on here as well. So let's go ahead and hook up that Lightning adapter to the receiver and plug it in and see what it sounds like if you're recording using your iPhone. All right, so now I'm filming with my iPhone. I'm using the iPhone 14 Pro Max. I have the DJI mic hooked right up to my iPhone. And yeah, this is what it sounds like. Now, again, this is all completely straight out of the box. So if it doesn't sound perfect, don't worry. You can make some adjustments to tweak the audio to get it to the way it sounds better for your particular voice. Either if you're someone who speaks very soft or speaks very loud, or you just have that nice even tone, you can work that out and get the levels and everything just right for you. So again, I just wanted to give a first impression straight out of the box. And this is what it sounds like straight out of the box when you're using the iPhone 14 Pro Max with the DJI mic. All right, well, there you have it. That is a first look, an unboxing and first impression of the DJI wireless mic here. And I have to say, I like this mic. So far, I like it. I think it's pretty simple to use. I think it's pretty great that you can just simply go ahead, open the box, and hook it up to whatever device you have, whether it be an Android device, an iOS device, your camera, and you have everything that you need to do so right there with you. The only thing that I wished, well, there's a couple things, because it's not perfect. There's a couple things I wish that they had different on here. I wish inside this little case here, there was like a slot to carry the audio cable for your camera. So if you were shooting with your camera and you have this box, I would like it to be that there is always a place to store the audio cable so you never forget it and leave it behind. Now, the other thing is the clip that clips onto the receiver for the camera, so the hot shoe clip, it feels flimsy. It really feels flimsy, and I'm afraid that it's gonna break, but I've heard other people say that before and they have not broken there, so I'm assuming that even though it feels flimsy and sort of looks sort of flimsy, that it's actually fairly robust, but we'll see how it holds up over time. So anyways, I love that I can use it with my iPhone. I love that I can use it with one of my Android phones, and I don't need to do anything special. I just need to simply grab the adapter that I need for the phone that I want to use, and I'm good to go. And that's that. That's awesome. So, all right, there you go. I'm going to leave a link to this mic down below in the video description so that you can check it out. I'm also going to leave links to my Amazon page, my social media contacts, so you can reach me elsewhere. And I hope you enjoyed seeing this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, and please subscribe to this channel and follow me on Instagram. And I am Larry with Today I Feel Like. Thanks for coming back to see me. Come back and see me soon. And until next time, love, peace, and hair grease. Peace.